Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching. In today's video, I am going to do a first impressions and wear test on this new foundation from Lawless. This is the Conceal the Deal Long Wear Full Coverage Foundation. Now, normally those things are not appealing to me. Full coverage is typically not what I go for. Long wear, you know, I want my makeup to last, but typically I find long wear products a little bit drying for my skin. So I saw a bunch of people talking about this online, and it was actually Kate the Great Beauty here on YouTube, who I love, and I love watching her videos. She has been raving about this product, and I feel like she likes a similar makeup look to me, something more natural and dewy and glowy as opposed to more matte, full coverage type of makeup. So anyway, she raved about this, so I really wanted to try it. I picked it up in the shade Seashell. The shade that I got there, this is 1 fluid ounce. Let's open it up and take a look. I'm not sure on the shade, you know, I find it so hard to pick online. So this is what the packaging looks like, and it is very liquidy. So this product, I ordered it off the Lawless website actually because I wanted to try it, and when I went on Sephora, on the Sephora Canada website, almost all the shades at the time were sold out. I do see now that they've got a lot more shades back in stock, but still any shades that I would sort of choose between are sold out. So I ordered it off the Lawless website. I'm in Canada, it's out of the US. On the Lawless website, it's $39 US. However, just know if you're in Canada, it ended up being a $68 purchase for me by the time I did the conversion and paid shipping and all that. And it took almost maybe it took a little more than 3 weeks actually. I feel like I ordered this forever ago and it just arrived. So that's not unusual. If you live in Canada, you know shipping can just take forever for stuff to get to us. But be aware of that. It's $39 US on the Lawless website, but I paid 68 Canadian. Whereas if you're able to find your shade on the Sephora Canada website, it's $48. So I would have saved myself $20. So I am kicking myself a little bit. I hope this is fantastic. At $68, that's what I paid for this. I hope I love it. So on the Lawless website, like I said, it's $39 US. There is 28 shades. And again, I bought the shade Seashell. You get 1 fluid ounce Conceal the Deal Long Wear Full Coverage Foundation. And then it says here that it's a long wearing, lightweight fluid foundation that delivers modern full coverage with a self-setting, natural matte finish in 28 shades. Normal, oily, dry combination skin is who it's good for. Full coverage, natural matte finish. It says it's long wearing, hydrating, self-setting, and lightweight. 100% vegan, paraben-free, sulfate-free, silicone-free, talc-free, gluten-free, cruelty-free, and made with recycled packaging. So lots of great things there. This blendable and buildable foundation feels like a serum and fuses with the skin to even tone, blur pores, smooth texture, and cover imperfections. Active ingredients provide blue light and antioxidant protection while soothing irritation and sensitivity. So honestly, it sounds perfect for me. I have mature, very dry, very dehydrated, very sensitive reactive skin. So hopefully this will work for me. And how to use it, it says that you shake well to ensure the most even application. For maximum coverage, apply product to the center of face and blend outwards in circular motions using a foundation brush. So I'm not going to use a brush. I almost always go in with some sort of beauty sponge anyway, because I feel like that always gives me a lighter coverage, which is usually what I'm after. And it does say that. It says for buildable coverage, apply product to the center of the face and blend outwards with a damp beauty sponge. Yeah, and then for longest wear, finish your complexion by generously misting their setting spray. Yeah, so I'm super excited to try this. So I have already done my morning skincare, and then I went in with the Bobbi Brown face base because that is, whenever I'm testing out something new, I almost always use that primer. It's just a really nice hydrating, moisturizing primer, and I know my skin loves it, and I know how things work on top of it, so I use that. And then I also went in with the Glow Recipes Niacinamide Dewdrops because I really like that for anytime I'm doing a heavier foundation, because I feel like it just helps not make it look so heavy. And so I am a little concerned with this product because it does, you know, say full coverage and kind of natural matte, and those things, you know, tend to not be products that I typically go for. So let's give it a try though. So just to address the elephant in the room, you guys, I had my brows done yesterday, and I know I'm looking a little Angry Birds right now, but they do sort of fade out a little bit. So the first couple days they're pretty dark, and then they will fade out. So if you're wondering what the heck, I know they are a bit much right now. So let's give this a good shake. And I do have my Dampened Beauty sponge, and let's see this product here. It is very liquidy, very, very liquidy. So I think what I'll do is I'll start just on my forehead here. Normally I just dot it everywhere, but I think I will just do section by section so we can see as I go. Now I did pick a shade that I feel like this looks a little light going on, but I know on their website it does say it dries down a little bit darker. So we'll see as we go how this works. Yeah, I do feel like that's lighter for sure, but again, it did say it will dry down a little bit darker, so. So that little bit I took there that I thought would just do this section here actually did my chin, my nose, my upper lip, that whole area. And I think you can see it definitely has covered my imperfections, my discoloration. So I'm just gonna go in with a very little bit. It's maybe that much for here because I feel like it definitely has some coverage, which is interesting for a product that's so liquidy. You know, normally when I think of full coverage foundations, I think of something more, you know, a thicker product. Okay, that's got that product on. I'll try to get a little closer here so you guys can really see it up close. It's definitely coverage. Like I've got this pimple here. Let's see if we go in with just the smallest amount, how that builds a little bit there. Yeah, I think that's done a nice job of covering up that blemish. It's a really nice amount of coverage. I would say this is a medium coverage for me going in with the sponge. It doesn't look heavy. It doesn't look cakey. It feels nice. It feels a little bit tacky, but not much at all. You know, maybe a little bit, but not bad. Like I certainly don't feel like I have to run in right away with powder. And I wonder if it will set down a little bit as it goes here. It's not exaggerating my wrinkles. It's not setting into my fine lines. Kind of get settling in here sometimes and in here. I think it looks so far so good. Around my nose it looks really nice. That is really nice so far. I feel like the shade, maybe I could have done a deeper shade, but I'm hoping once I get the rest of my makeup on that it will look okay. I'm not mad about the shade as it is actually. Like it is a little light, but it's not, you know, I don't think it's terrible. A little bit of bronzing and it'll be fine. So far I'm really happy with that. It feels nice on my skin. Like I said, it doesn't feel overly tacky. I feel like it's a nice amount of coverage. It's not super, it doesn't at all look heavy. And yeah, I definitely see what they say about blurring. I feel like it did blur. Really nice. Okay, I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup and then I'll come back and we'll see how this looks after, you know, the 20 or so minutes that takes me. And then I'll of course check in throughout the day. So put on the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. Okay, that's got the rest of my makeup on. So I went in with this concealer from Revlon. This is the PhotoReady Candid Concealer. I have it in the shade 005. I will list all these products down below in case you're curious, but I went in with that for concealer. And then I went in, I've got a couple mini Tarte products. So this first one is the mini cream blush in Pink Sky. And then I went in with the mini bronzer. This is in shade Breezy. I really like both those products. The cream blush is not my favorite cream blush in my collection, but I do try to cycle through things and, you know, get some use out of products that aren't my favorite as well. So I grabbed that one today. It's quite pretty. I did go on top of it with the BareMinerals Blonzer. This is in Kiss a Pink. I'm so sad that this is limited edition because these are so beautiful. Like it's such a beautiful blush. So I did go in with that. Now I didn't go in with much powder because I wanted to see how this foundation would sort of work and set on its own through the day, but I did just a little bit in through my T-zone, go in with this Kosas Cloud Set powder in the shade Airy. It's a beautiful, I know I've talked about this before, but if you're looking for a nice light pressed powder, this is a great one because it will set down your makeup and it doesn't remove the dewiness Do you know what I mean? Like the glow is able to come through that powder. So I went in with that. I did a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is in the shade Too Light. I went in with this as a little bit of a highlighter on my pimple. What else did I do? So I didn't do much to my brows. I just went in with a little bit of Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter, because like, let's be honest, they don't need any more color in there. So I just set with a little bit of clear brow gel. And then for mascara, I went in with this little mini one I have from Bite. This is the Upswing Mascara. I love it. I love it, you guys. When the Sephora sale comes around, I will order the full size. This, I'm almost out of this, and I see you can't purchase anymore with your Sephora points. And then just quickly to set, I went in with the Dewy Coconut Setting Mist from e.l.f. Yeah, it's a great product. So that's got my makeup all done. I will say that I feel like this foundation so far looks fantastic. Now it's a total first impression, so it is hard to gauge. Oh, I didn't put anything on my lips. Let's put a little of the Merit lip oil on. I love this product. This is in the shade Taupe. These lip oils from Merit are really nice. They did send me, well, they actually sent me their whole line, which was just so unexpected and so fantastic. But these lip oils are the standout for me. So back to the foundation. Now again, first impressions. I know I've had it on about half an hour at this point. It looks beautiful, I think. It's a really nice amount of coverage. It's sitting really nice on my skin. Typically I will get a little bit of settling, like I've got these lines here, and I get a bit of settling in this line here, and I mean, if it is, it's very minimal. I do Botox, so I don't tend to get settling on my forehead because, you know, I don't have any forehead wrinkles because they're all Botoxed out. But, you know, in through here, I can get some settling, and down in through here. I think it looks really nice so far. I really, really am enjoying how this foundation looks. My other makeup products went on top of it really well. So I'm gonna wear this through the day. I think our plan for today, I mean, it's the weekend, so there'll be groceries. I think we're gonna go to Costco. And then I think tonight, actually, there's a couple of burger places that I've been wanting to try. So we're gonna pick one of those, and I think we're gonna do like a little car date. So we'll go grab the burgers, pick them up to go, and go sit somewhere, you know, with a view of something. We haven't picked that yet, and have a little car date. So that, I think, is the plan. So I will check in through the day. Going to Costco will be a test because I'll have to wear a mask, and then we'll see what it looks like, you know, after an hour in a mask, and then after dinner, how it's looking. And then I'll check in before bed so we can kind of see a 12-hour wear of this. So right now it's 11 o'clock, and like I said, I've had this on for about half hour, 40 minutes, somewhere in there. So I think it looks really nice so far. I'm really happy with it. Thank goodness, because it cost me a fortune. Okay, I'll see you guys in a few hours. So I'm just about to head in to get some groceries, but I thought I would film so you could see this in natural light before I put my mask on and potentially disrupt all of this. So heading into Costco now, probably be in there for an hour. So I thought I would show you how this looks. This foundation looks really nice, I feel like. So that's it in natural light, and I'll check in after an hour of mask wear. So checking in after Costco, after having a mask on. Were we in there about an hour?
Yep.
So looks pretty good. It's still on my nose. Okay, I'll check in after dinner. Hi guys, I'm checking in. It's almost 7 o'clock. I've had my dinner. I'll get in so you can see nice and close. I feel like this foundation has worn really well. It has worn off on my nose a little bit. I've been in and out of, wearing a mask on and off for, the better part of the day. But I feel like overall, it looks really nice. I haven't powdered or touched it up or anything. It's really nice, you guys. So far, I'm really impressed. Wearing well, sitting nice, not at all irritating. I've got quite a bit of eczema and irritation on my chin right now, I think, from mask wear. Hard to say, but yeah, it looks really nice, wearing well, and so far I'm pretty happy. So almost 7 o'clock. I will check in one last time before I go to bed. Okay, guys, it is 9 o'clock at night. Let me just check. Yep, 9:08. So I have had this makeup on for about 11 hours. Bring you in closer so you can see. It's definitely broken up on my nose, but I was in and out. You know, we went to Costco and then we went to a restaurant to grab some food. So I was, you know, on and off with masks for a good part of the day and wore a mask in Costco for, you know, a little over an hour. So, you know, that it's broken up around my nose, that's pretty standard for me. Also, I have allergies, so I am blowing my nose in the day. It's also broken up here where I have, you know, I've got some spots of eczema where that scaly skin has started to just, you know, break up the makeup as well. But around here, the perimeter of my face, I feel like the makeup looks really, really nice. That foundation definitely is long wearing. It took very little product to cover my entire face. It feels nice on my skin. Like, I know I have some eczema and some stuff that's acting up a little bit, but that's been weeks for me that I've been struggling with that. So I don't think that really has anything to do with this foundation. I can see that the concealer has at this point started to break up. My blush is definitely faded, you know, but all in all, for 11 hours of wear, I think my makeup overall looks pretty good. So yeah, so there we have it, the Lawless foundation. Conceal the deal. I'm pretty impressed. Again, this is a 1-day wear test, but I have worn it for 11 hours and I feel like it has lasted really well. So far I'm happy with this product and I'm thankful because, as you heard me reference in the start of the video, I paid a fortune for it. So I'm gonna head off to bed, but thank you so much if you watched the whole video. I really appreciate that. I appreciate it anytime you guys take the time to watch one of my videos. If you enjoyed it, if you like these wear test videos, please give it a thumbs up and leave me in the comments below any products you want me to test. I'm happy to do it. I really enjoy filming these day-long videos. So thanks you guys. If you enjoyed it, again, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, if you would, that would be amazing. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.